How to text a guy first, 6 do's and don'ts of texting a guy you like. You know this guy who is all charming, kind, and sweet, and you maybe see yourself dating him, but you wonder how to take the initiative and text a guy first. Maybe you met him in a bar and you have his number, or you met him on Facebook or something like that, but you waited and nothing happened. You don't think he will text first, and you are certainly not texting him. Well, tell me then, how do you think that anything will ever happen between you and him if you keep it like this? And you need something to happen. If you're waiting for him to text you first, you might as well move on to the next guy. You shouldn't wait for him to text you first. The thing is, you need to do something about it. Text him first and see what happens. If nothing happens, you should not be bummed out. Just move on. The point is that you need to make a move. But you may be thinking, shouldn't that be his responsibility? Well, yes and no. We are living in the 21st century. You have the right to get what you think should be yours. It's okay to unexpectedly make the first move. If you text him first, it might end in a date, and it might not. But do you know what? That is the way the cookie crumbles. That's what men are dealing with every single time. You shouldn't regret trying. Yes, a man might be intimidated by you if you text him first. But once you break that barrier, you'll realize that by doing so, he will get to know you better and vice versa. I know the problem seems to be how to text a guy first. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it is hard and it takes a lot of courage and most importantly luck. But hey, if it doesn't work out, then you just move on. Here are some tips that could help you. Before we go to the video, for more similar content, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any further videos. Number 1. Never text a guy with just the message, "Hi." The most important rule on the list is this. I know you are not a lazy person who doesn't know how to communicate with others, but your first text should never be just, "Hi." You can do more than that, I know it. It is the laziest possible option. Maybe you are texting him this just to see if he is around and wants to respond to your message, but you know there are more creative ways to communicate with him and get his attention. Your message should intrigue him, or maybe you could say something simple like, "Hey there, how is your morning going?" By doing this, you are giving him something that he can respond to. The point of texting him first is to engage him in conversation. Number 2, keep it spontaneous. Let me tell you, serious conversations are boring and you know it. People are turned off by them. The first text should never be boring. It should be something to grab his attention and keep the conversation flowing. If you are typing serious questions, he will think of you as a serious girl and you will put him under a lot of pressure. Keep it spontaneous and casual. Once your guy is able to enjoy and relax, he will fall for you, believe me. Those spontaneous moments of laughter create positive emotions and memories. And you want him to remember you as a positive and funny person, am I right? Love is an emotional process and you should be aware of that. Take it easy, enjoy the ride, and appreciate the process of learning more about him. Number 3, text him only when you have time. The problem is that we have a hard time finding time to respond, even though we all have phones with which we can swiftly send a message. However, most of the time when we receive notification, we're eager to respond, despite not having enough time to keep the conversation going. The next time you receive a notification or a message from a guy you like, and you don't have time to respond, just don't reply and do it later. However, it is more likely that he will find you interesting if you respond promptly to his messages. And let's be real, no one likes to wait for a response. Number 4, you should get to know him. If you want to text him first, now is the time to get to know him better and to find out whether he is the one whom you want to date or not. I don't mean that you should bombard him with questions, but rather keep it casual and have a mix of good and healthy questions and answers. You need to give him a chance to get to know you better too. It is scientifically proven that women tend to ask more questions than men because they are more curious. However, if you find yourself asking questions over and over again, give him the opportunity and chance to ask his own. It should be mutual. If it isn't, then he is not interested in you. Number 5, mind your tone. Tone is something that is difficult to differentiate via text. It is almost impossible. You should always be careful with jokes and sarcastic comments, even if you're using emojis. It might seem to you that you're being flirty and chatty, but he might think that you're going overboard and you might be crossing the line. Don't refer to a guy as just handsome or gorgeous. Instead, you should use his real name from the very beginning. When using sarcasm, you should be especially cautious. It almost never sounds the same as in your head, and you should definitely avoid using it during the first few conversations. Number 6. Know when to stop. So when do you know that he is not interested? Maybe he didn't text you for the last 2 or 3 days. Well, the best way to test the waters would be to send him a text like, "Just watched a movie about an alien invasion. It was crazy good." If you don't get any questions or replies, then he is probably not interested. The best thing that you can do then would be move on. If he doesn't reply to you after 3 messages, then it is time to throw in the towel and move on.